Hey guys, make sure you stay till the end. We're going to talk about common mistake people make that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs, parts, tools that you may not actually need. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Super quick, very helpful video for any of you having a problem where a Chevy Equinox does not start, does not crank, and you have that generation Chevy Equinox from year 2010 to year 2017. Stay with us, we'll explain what you need to check. And guys, please do not waste your money on parts, diagnostics, tools. Until you watch that video, it could be simple fix. And if you need to buy any replacement parts, tools, fuses, relays, guys, we will share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. So let's start on it now. Before we start, guys, let us tell you quick a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We show you how to fix almost anything, guys. Engines, transmissions, bodywork, fuses, relays. Why we do all that? Because our mission in the garage is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. By the way, guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead, guys, and start on it now. Guys, if you have a Chevy Equinox that does not start, does not crank, multiple things can cause that, and we're going to explain about that in a second. But the first thing you always want to check is fuses, relays for many important systems like engine computers, starters, ignition switches, immobilizers. So let's check those first, because it could be simple fix and there is no need to waste money on parts and diagnostics unless you need to, guys. But now, quick advice, 9 out of 10 owners do not know there will be hidden fuse boxes in that Chevy Equinox. That's why we made one special video on our YouTube channel that's called Chevy Equinox fuse box location and diagram video that can save you a lot of money, guys. And what we need to do now here, we need to open the hood. Facing now the engine on the right side here, guys, this is the driver's side. That's a brake fluid reservoir. Next to it you have a fuse box. You have a tab here and a tab there, kind of like you squish the clips together, lift the cover up, and underneath you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. And guys, here what we need to check specifically, multiple fuses. Let's start checking those now. Those are for very important ignition switches, fuel injection systems, guys, engine computers, multiple things that can cause that problem. And starting here, we're going to check fuse number 20 right here. Fuse number 21 will need to be checked as well. Then we're going to go, guys, okay, to fuse number 37. You need to check fuse number 38, 37, 38, 41, 42, right here will need to be checked. We go to 52, right here, that's fuse number 52. And underneath you have fuse number 53, over there. After that, guys, okay, we're going to check fuse number 46, relay 68, and relay, guys, 66, excuse me, and relay 68. You also need to, guys, check the fuse and the relay for the engine starter. We're talking about fuse number 9, that's the engine starter fuse, guys, right here, and you need to check relay 67, which is right next to it. These two components will need to be checked, that fuse, that relay. Don't forget to check the fuse as well, guys. Test it always. Now, another thing, next you need to test your engine starter, guys. Okay, make sure the starter works, and we'll have a video how to test engine starter, how to rebuild engine starter. Another thing, on the back of the starter you have two wires. This is the 12-volt wire coming from the car battery that supplies power to the starter. This is the ignition switch signal wire. So we've seen a loose connection here or corrosion, but most of the times it's loose connection or the wire came loose and the ignition switch will not be able to tell the starter to run. So check that solenoid wire right here, make sure it's contacting correctly, because it could be simple fix. Next, you gotta make sure the engine is not seized up, make sure the engine is turning over, engine has compression, guys, because if the engine is locked up, it will not turn over as well, and it can actually even burn the starter, or it can burn relay fuse for the starter too. Another thing, it could be problems with the ignition switch, with the key. If the car forgot the key, we'll have a video that will explain how to reset the theft deterrent system. If you have a security light, it will not start, you need to reset the theft deterrent system to relearn the keys. And next, guys, okay, it could be bad ignition switch too. Those are some of the most common things we see at the garage. Other things could be bad engine computer, of course, but always check wiring harness, starter, fuses, ignition switch, reset the theft deterrent system, and go from there. You may need to scan the engine computer and see if you have any current codes that can actually indicate exactly what the problem is as well. Another thing, if it doesn't crank, guys, you want to test your battery before you start anything else. Okay, because it could be weak battery, and having good voltage does not mean you have a good battery. Okay, for instance, that battery, we have a video how to test battery on a car, okay, and one of them had 12.8 volts, but the code cranking amps were like less than 100, which will not start the car. As a result, guys, okay, here's an internal problem with the battery, so always test them the correct way. Do not just check the battery voltage, because that could be misleading and you may end up spending money on parts that you may not need. So always test the battery. We'll have videos on the channels how to do that. Guys, now one very quick advice from us. If you open, guys, the interior fuse box, we want to show you, you have two kinds of different fuses and relays here, but in the engine fuse box you have all kinds of different fuses, relays, J-case fuses, mini fuses, relays. Now, guys, always keep some spare ones. If you're in the middle of nowhere, let's say you need a fuse for a fuel pump, you don't have a replacement one, you're stuck. Always get some spare ones, put them in the glove box for a peace of mind. We will share, guys, the information in the description of the video below where you can get replacement fuses, relays, parts, tools as well, guys. So thank you for watching. Hopefully the video was helpful, and see you guys next time.